You are not standing still. You never have been. At this exact moment, you are racing through space at unimaginable speed, carried by a universe that has been expanding since time began. Everything you know exists on a fragile world drifting in darkness. And by the end of this journey, your place in reality will feel profoundly different. Look around you. This is home. A pale blue sphere suspended in a vast, silent void. Earth spins at over 1,600 kilometers per hour, wrapped in an atmosphere thinner than the skin of an apple. Every human story has unfolded here. Every love, every war, every dream, every failure. Civilizations rose and vanished on this fragile surface. From orbit, borders disappear. From space, history becomes invisible. From a cosmic perspective, everything humanity has ever accomplished occupies less space than a single grain of sand compared to all the beaches on Earth. Nothing about our planet announces importance to the universe. Yet, against impossible odds, life emerged here. And now, from this tiny world, consciousness looks outward and begins to ask the largest question imaginable. How big is the universe we belong to? We rise above the surface. Oceans blur into clouds. Continents flatten into color and motion. Earth shrinks rapidly, transforming from a living world into a marble, then into a delicate point of light. The moon drifts past us, cold and silent, locked in orbit for more than 4 billion years. Though close in human terms, it is separated from Earth by an ocean of emptiness. Already, the familiar feels distant. Sound disappears. Direction loses meaning. Space reveals itself not as emptiness, but as scale. We have barely left the cradle of humanity, yet the sense of isolation grows quickly. This is the first lesson of the cosmos. Distance changes perspective, and perspective changes meaning. The farther we travel, the smaller our origin becomes, until home is no longer a place, but a memory. The sun fades behind us, once the center of everything we knew. It powered Earth's climate, shaped life, and anchored our sense of order. Now it becomes just another star. Imagine compressing the entire solar system onto a football field. Place the sun on one goal line. Even now, we would not be halfway across. The planets would vanish into dust-sized specks, lost in the emptiness between orbits. Space is not filled with objects. It is defined by vast separation. We are now billions of miles from Earth, yet on a cosmic scale, this distance is meaningless. Beyond our solar system exist hundreds of billions of other stars, many with their own planets. Each one represents potential histories, unknown futures, and realities forever separated by distance and time. For most of history, humanity believed Earth was the center of existence. Then, the sun replaced it. Later, the galaxy itself became our cosmic home. Each revelation pushed us outward. Now, the Milky Way shrinks before our eyes. Once a glowing river of stars across the night sky, it becomes a faint spiral suspended in darkness. This galaxy contains over 100 billion stars and countless planets. Yet, it is not unique. It is ordinary. There are more galaxies in the observable universe than stars within the Milky Way itself. Let that truth settle. Everything we know exists within one galaxy among trillions. No central position, no privileged location. Just one island of light in an ocean so vast that even galaxies feel temporary and small within its scale. We leave the Milky Way behind and enter the local group, a small family of galaxies bound together by gravity. Beyond it lie massive clusters where thousands of galaxies orbit shared centers of mass. Farther still, superclusters emerge. Laniakea is ours, spanning hundreds of millions of light years. Here, galaxies are no longer scattered randomly. They form patterns, structures, and flows. Gravity pulls matter along invisible paths, shaping the universe on colossal scales. Motion becomes slow but inevitable. Entire galaxies drift for billions of years toward shared destinations. This is not chaos, it is order written in deep time. From this distance, individual stars lose meaning. Only structure remains. The universe begins to resemble something organic, vast, interconnected, and governed by forces far beyond human intuition. As we move farther, the universe reveals its hidden architecture. Galaxies trace enormous filaments stretching across space, forming a vast cosmic web. Between these strands lie immense voids, regions almost completely empty. This structure is shaped by dark matter, an invisible substance that outweighs normal matter and governs cosmic evolution. We cannot see it, touch it, or fully understand it, yet its influence is undeniable. Without dark matter, galaxies would never have formed. Stars would never have ignited. Life would never have existed. Most of the universe is built from something unknown. This realization forces humility. Reality is not limited to what we can observe. The universe is shaped by forces beyond perception, reminding us that knowledge is always incomplete and mystery remains fundamental to existence itself. Distance in space is also distance in time. As we travel outward, we begin looking into the past. Light from distant galaxies began its journey billions of years ago, long before Earth formed continents, long before life emerged. Some photons reaching us now were emitted when the universe was young, hot, and chaotic. Every point of light carries ancient information, a message from a different era of cosmic history. Telescopes do not simply show distant objects, they reveal earlier versions of reality. Space becomes a record of time itself. The universe remembers everything through light, and as observers, we are reading its oldest memories. In this way, astronomy becomes archaeology on the grandest possible scale, uncovering origins written across billions of years and unimaginable distances. Eventually, we reach a boundary. About 46.5 billion light-years in every direction lies the edge of the observable universe. This is not the edge of existence. It is the limit of what light has had time to reach us since the beginning of cosmic expansion. Beyond this horizon, reality may continue indefinitely. Space itself has been stretching, carrying distant regions away faster than light can travel back. This boundary is defined not by walls, but by time. Everything we can ever observe exists within this cosmic bubble. Everything beyond remains forever hidden. The universe may be infinite, but our view is not. We are confined to a visible island of reality, floating within a much larger, unknowable whole. At this scale, a question becomes unavoidable. If we are so small, does our existence matter? But perspective changes meaning. Every atom in your body was forged inside stars that lived and died long before Earth existed. The universe rearranged itself into matter capable of thought. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are one of its outcomes. Through human consciousness, the universe observes itself, questions itself, and wonders about its own origin. Size does not define significance. Awareness does. Though brief and fragile, life represents a rare complexity in an otherwise silent expanse. In a universe mostly dark and empty, consciousness is extraordinary. And for a fleeting moment, the cosmos is able to reflect upon itself through you. So when you look at the night sky, remember this: you are not insignificant. You are part of something ancient, vast, and still unfolding. A universe capable of creating stars, life, and understanding. And the fact that you can ask these questions may be the most remarkable thing the cosmos has ever produced.